When our life will go to end, we don't know. In last year, many of our brothers, they were here reading Salah with us. In last 2 years, how many people we have, lost? Our elders, youngsters, during COVID. So this is life. So we should set up our goal as well, so we will be successful in this world and in the hereafter as well. So for that purpose, inshallah, I had made a little bit my plan as well, and I will share with you and invite you to join me as well, inshallah. So if you will get in touch with our masjid, inshallah, in 2022, inshallah, we will try our best to achieve many goals in terms of learning, which we need to learn. Allahu Akbar. And many activities, inshallah. Our youngsters are going on. They are doing today beautiful session as well, inshallah. New Year Eve in the masjid, inshallah. We can start our new year from the masjid, inshallah. We'll announce later. Today I have chosen one hadith which is quite famous hadith in the book of Ahadith, and very logic and very short hadith, but it is giving a summary of Islam and everything what should we know being a Muslim. Allahu Akbar. This is called a hadith, the hadith of Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. Now, Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam, he used to come with revelation as well. So he used to come with the revelation, and sometimes he speak with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this is basically conversation between Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam. And this is called Hadith Jibreel. Quite famous hadith. In many books of Ahadith, this hadith is mentioned. And Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, he narrates this hadith. He said that بينما نحن جلوس عند رسول الله. We were sitting in the court of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam within the masjid. Like you are sitting in the masjid, that was the gathering of Rasul Kareem and Sahaba. So they were sitting in the sitting of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One day they were sitting, اطلع علينا رجل شديد بياض الثياب شديد سواد الشعر لا يرى عليه أثر السفر ولا يعرفه منا أحد حتى جلس إلى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. We were sitting, a person, a stranger, he came, and we didn't know, nobody, those who were sitting, we didn't know who is he. And there were no any signs of traveling upon him. So means he didn't look like travelers. He was wearing white, shiny clothes, and his hairs were very black. But there was no dust and athar of safar on him. So he came and he sat down right in front of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. فأسند ركبتيه إلى ركبتيه ووضع كفيه على فخذيه. So he sat down in front of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam by placing his knees against the knees of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right in front of him. And he put his hand, in one hadith, he put his hand on his thigh, and in another hadith on the thighs of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he asked, sorry, Drushi please. Salatu wassalamu alayka ya sayyidina ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya habib. So he sat down in front of Rasul Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he asked, Ya Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, akhbirni anil Islam. O Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inform me about Islam. Now, being a Muslim, we are Muslim. When anybody reverted to Islam, he knows, he or she, they research about Islam, or they like something in Islam, and they do shahada, and they enter in Islam. And Islam is the name of our physical actions which we are performing being a Muslim. So he asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, O Prophet Muhammad, akhbirni anil Islam, tell me about Islam. So Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam replied, Al-Islamu an tashhada an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah wa tuqima as-salah wa tu'tiya az-zakah wa tasuma Ramadan wa tahujja al-bayt in istata'a ilayhi sabila. So if anybody asks question, the same question from us, a non-Muslim, what should be the answer? The answer is here. Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam said that Islam is you bear witness, you testify that there is none worthy of worship except Allah. And you testify that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah, which is called Shahada. When somebody entered Islam, he took Shahada. That is an act. This is an act, not the part of Iman. It is our part, the part of Islam. It is an action. When we utter our words, when we speak, that is our action. Allahu Akbar. So Islam is when you utter Shahada, an tashhada an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, then wa tuqima as-salah, and then you perform salah 5 times in a day. Wa tu'tiya az-zakah, and you give charity which is farz upon you. Wa tasuma Ramadan, and you fast in the month of Ramadan. Wa tahujja al-bayt, and you perform Hajj if you have ability to go to perform Hajj as well. And this hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, he spoke about, and Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala narrated 80 days before Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam left this world. So very important. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, 23 years he preached Islam and about Iman, and now he is giving a summary that Islam is an tashhada an la ilaha illallah, arkan Islam, all 5 pillars of Islam. So when anybody is asking about what is Islam, we should give the answer that the Islam is you give witness, you bear witness that there is none worthy of worship except Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. That is the first rukn. Now we enter in Islam. Now being a Muslim, we perform salah, we should give charity and fast in the month of Ramadan and perform the Hajj as well. And Islam is a deen which is given by Allah from the very first day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, and he gave him the religion of Islam. Thousands of messengers came, they came with the message of Islam. Prophet Isa alayhi salatu wasalam, Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu, all the prophets, they came with the same message, that utter Shahada, that your Lord is one, and worship only Him, and we are the messenger of Allah. That is Islam. Allahu Akbar. And Allah says, وَمَنْ يَتَّبِعْ غَيْرَ الْإِسْلَامِ دِينًا فَلَنْ يُقْبَلَ مِنْهُ. In Quran, Allah says, on the day of judgment, if anybody will come with the religion other than Islam, it will not be accepted. This is the message we should spread in the society, with our friends, our youngsters, our children as well, our brothers and sisters. We should spread this message. This message is sent by Allah. On the day of judgment, if anybody will come with any other religion other than Islam, it will not be accepted. Allahu Akbar. Very important. Allahu Akbar. Imagine being a student, you go to give an exam of math, and you go and see that there is no math exam that day, there is English paper that day. The exam of English that day, what will happen? You will fail, because you prepared for math and the exam day is of English. Allahu Akbar. So it is very important. By living in this world, everybody is speaking about businesses, about success in this world, about their career, about their degrees, about their education, about their worldly life. Very less people, only Muslims, those who are speaking about the next world, which is actual world. This world is very, based on few days, few months, few years, but the next world is forever. So how can we become successful on that day, on the day of judgment? Allahu Akbar, when we act upon Islam as well. So this was about Islam, our practical actions in terms of worship. And sometimes we think only this is Islam. This is Islam in terms of worship. But This is a large part of Islam in terms of our worldly affairs. You know, you spend 5 times, you read 5 times salah in masjid. How much time do you spend in the masjid? It takes maybe 1 hour. 23 hours you are spending either at home or at your school or in the business or dealing with other people. So this is only 5 to 10% Islam, Arkan Islam in terms of ibadah. 30% Islam is our worldly affairs. We should also know about them. We should get the knowledge about those things as well. You are dealing with your wife, with your children, at home you are running your house, you are running your business, you are employed somewhere. Allahu Akbar. So you should know how I am going to act upon Islam when I am in the society. Allahu Akbar. It is very important. Many Muslims, our Muslims, they don't care about that. They are doing business, even online business, digital marketing, many things, and the business of shares as well. They don't bother to think that what are the ways, halal ways in terms of earning, and what are the haram ways. They're just doing. Allahu Akbar. And then he said, the person who came, he said that sadaqta. He asked the question when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave the answer, and he said that you said the truth. And Sahaba was amazed that why the person is asking question and then testifying that okay, confirming as well, you said the truth, but they were silent because they were in the court of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then second question, he asked about فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ الْإِيمَانِ. So now tell me about what is Iman. If I will ask you this question, that what is Iman? Everybody knows that. Maybe somebody will give the answer in few words. But Iman is, to know about Iman is very important. Very, very important. First Islam, then Iman. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied as the answer. He said that أن تؤمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر وتؤمن بالقدر خيره وشره. The Iman is when you believe in Allah, in His angels, in His divine books, in His all messengers, in the day of judgment, and you believe that good and bad destiny, qadar, taqdeer is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Iman. This is just a one line, a summary. What is Iman? We believe in Allah. We all believe in Allah, alhamdulillah. But there is a lot of explanation in how do we believe about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who is Allah? Do we have enough information? Do we have enough knowledge? Do we know about the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Allah is Alim. He is Sami'. He is Qadir. Do we know all about this? Allahu Akbar. Wa malaikatihi. How much we know about the angels. Wa kutubihi, and about His divine books. How much do we know about Quran? Allahu Akbar. When a person he accepts Islam, the first book he reads is Quran. We born Muslim, we spend our entire life, we don't know what is written in Quran. Unfortunately. Because we read Quran only to get reward. Yes, there is reward. On every single alphabet you get 10 rewards. There is no doubt in it. But that is not purpose of revelation of Quran. The purpose is you read, you understand, and yet then you act upon and implement upon yourself. Allahu Akbar. How much do we know? وَتُؤْمِنَ بِالْقَدْرِ خَيْرِهِ وَشَرِّهِ. And you believe that everything is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My life, everything which is qadr, my destiny is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu Akbar. And he said the same answer. Sadaqata. O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you said the truth. And Sahaba was amazed again. They were amazing. They were looking at that person. Then he asked the third question. فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ الْإِحْسَانِ. Now tell me about ihsan. Normally we say when we talk about ihsan, we think that ihsan is giving favor to somebody, helping helping somebody is ihsan. When somebody is in trouble, we give them favor, that is ihsan. Yes, this is ihsan as well. But this kind of ihsan. But the ihsan here is, what Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam defined is, he said that, al-ihsanu an ta'bud Allah ka'annaka tarahu, فَإِن لَمْ تَكُنْ تَرَاهُ فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. And this is very important when we stand for salah. The answer is, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that ihsan is when you worship Allah, you imagine that you are watching Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is in front of you. And in one hadith, when you do prostrate, you stand for salah, you do prostrate, you do sajda, imagine that you are doing sajda in the feet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even Allah is free from feet and shape as well. فَإِن لَمْ تَكُنْ تَرَاهُ فَإِنَّهُ يَرَاكَ. This is very difficult. So, just little bit imagining and concentrating that I am standing in the Lord of the universe, then how beautiful our salah will be. The Lord of the universe, who is greater than the sky and the heaven. Allahu Akbar. If you can't imagine this, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us an easy solution, that then you should imagine that Allah is watching you. Then you should imagine Allah is watching you. When you worship Allah, when you stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are performing salah or you doing any act of worship, you imagine that Allah is watching you. Allah is watching you. Now imagine that. We are going to perform salah, Salatul Jummah inshallah. So inshallah we will try our best to concentrate in salah, to get this imagination and tasawwur in our salah, that I am speaking with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I am talking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I'm talking and Allah is watching me. When I'm doing sajda and ruku, I'm doing sajda in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because when a person is in the form of sajda, this is the most form when a person is close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sajde mein इंसान अल्लाह के सबसे ज्यादा करीब होता है, सबसे ज्यादा करीब होता है. Allahu Akbar. And he said that sadaqta, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you have said the truth. And then the last fourth question, I will just quickly go because that's not my topic. I'm going to come back on the first three things. What is Islam, Iman and Ihsan? And he said that فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنِ السَّاعَةِ, tell me about the day of judgment. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave the answer, مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا بِأَعْلَمَ مِنَ السَّائِلِ. Very beautiful answer in Arabic. We can't translate properly in English, neither in Urdu as well. He said that مَا الْمَسْئُولُ عَنْهَا أَعْلَمَ مِنَ السَّائِلِ. The one who has been asked the question, he has not more knowledge than the person who is asking. जो मसऊल है, जिससे पूछा गया है, वो उससे ज्यादा नहीं जानता, जानने वाले से ज्यादा नहीं जानता. बड़ा beautiful answer. Meaning, this is a hidden thing. This is ghaib. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave the muawwal answer, and then he said that فَأَخْبِرْنِي عَنْ أَمَارَاتِهَا, then tell me about some of the signs of the day of judgment. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that قَالَ أَنْ تَلِدَ الْأَمَةُ رَبَّتَهَا وأن ترى الحفاة العراة العالة رعاء الشاء يتطاولون في البنيان. Allahu Akbar. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave some signs, that the sign of the day of judgment is the slave, a maid, she will give birth to her master. Londhi apne आका को जनेगी. So muhaddithin, they gave the interpretation of this hadith, that what is the meaning? When mother is giving birth to a child, the child is dependent on mother and parents. But near the day of judgment it will be opposite. Children, they will be over their parents, especially mother, because she is weak. So माँ अपने मास्टर को, अपने जो है वो मास्टर को जनेगी. Allahu Akbar. And we see that nowadays children, they should obey their parents, but they are governing their parents. They do what they do and parents have no right to ask them. They use their, by living in this country especially, Islam says they are your parents, they are your Jannah. Obey them and Jannah is yours. If they are happy, Allah is happy with you. By living in this country, the rule is, if parents say anything, call 999 and tell what happened. Allahu Akbar. Yes, it is important that children should not be oppressed. बच्चों पे जुल्म नहीं होना चाहिए. The way of bringing up the children is with love. Allahu Akbar. बच्चों के साथ बिल्कुल जुल्म नहीं होना चाहिए. But parents have more right. Allahu Akbar. So that was the one of the sign. And the other sign is, you will see those people, those who would have nothing, and they were, living with goats and sheep. They will be given much more wealth, that they will become feeling proud each other. They will, make competition each other by building tall buildings. तुम देखोगे कि वो चरवाहे कि जिनके पास तन का कपड़ा नहीं था, खाने को कुछ नहीं था, ऊंची ऊंची इमारतें बनाने में एक दूसरे पर फख्र करेंगे. We see in this time in Dubai, in Arab countries, in this country as well, especially in Arab countries, when you visit Dubai, this building, oh, you have made 45 stories building, I'm going to make 100 stories. They are competing each other, making competition each other, and they have nothing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed them with wealth, and they are wasting their money. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So Rasulullah, Umar Farooq radiallahu ta'ala, who is narrator, he said that he sat down after that, and after that he went. And Rasulullah sallallahu ta'ala sallam turned towards us and he asked, do you know the person who came? Sahaba Karam alayhim ridwan, they said that, Ya Rasulullah, we don't know. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that he was Jibreel who came to teach you your deen. ये जिब्रील थे जो तुम्हें तुम्हारा दीन सिखाने आए थे. What is Iman? What is Islam? And what is Ihsan? This tartib and sequence is very beautiful. We born as a Muslim. When somebody reverts, he reverted to Islam. First, he utters Shahada and he tries to act upon Islam. And then there is Iman. He learn knowledge and learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His attributes, and about the day of judgment, and about messengers, and about qabr and hashr, and about taqdeer, and about paradise and hellfire. What is that, and what are the minor sins and major sins? What are the things which will make him successful in the hereafter life, and what are the things which will make him fail on the day of judgment in terms of Iman? If the more knowledge he will have, his Iman will become stronger and stronger and stronger. Iman, ये हमारे उलमा के दरमियान बड़ी बहस रही है कि Iman is a feeling of your heart, what you believe in your heart. That is free. Nobody can see your Iman, how much Iman do you have. Allahu Akbar. So ये बहस रही है उलमा के दरमियान कि क्या ईमान बढ़ता घटता भी है कि नहीं, ये बड़ा भी होता है, थोड़ा भी होता है, और इसमें बहुत सारी उलमा की बहसें रही हैं. Our opinion is Iman. Sometimes it becomes stronger and sometimes it becomes weak. घटता बढ़ता नहीं है, लेकिन इसमें कुव्वत और ज़ौक़ पैदा होता है. कभी ईमान बड़ा ताकतवर हो जाता है. जितना अल्लाह और उसके रसूल के बंदा करीब होगा, his Iman will be stronger. The more you will be closer to Allah and His Rasul and religion, your Iman will become more stronger. The more you are away from the masjid, away from the Quran, away from the Allah and His Rasul, you don't care, then your Iman will be weak. Anybody can whisper and you will think, oh, maybe is that Allah did exist? Somebody, atheist, he whispered in your ear, he told you, and you become thinking, you just start thinking, because you don't have knowledge. You don't have strong connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Rasul and with the book of Allah. Allahu Akbar. And after that, when you accept Islam, you perform your upon Islam, and then your Iman is strong, then there is ihsan. Then you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and beautify it. Ihsan means worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, acting all the actions of worship by beautifying them. Beautifully, properly. You are reading salah properly. You are giving charity with the sincerity of your heart, not to show off the people. Allahu Akbar. So, Iman, Ihsan and Islam, it is most important, and there are many other things we need to learn. So inshallah 2022 is coming, inshallah. I will announce that, inshallah. Stay connect with the masjid, inshallah. We are making this 2022 a source of knowledge, inshallah. That knowledge which is compulsory being a Muslim in terms of our affairs, worldly affairs, ibadat, our akhlaq and muamalat, all the things, inshallah, we are covering topic by topic in our madrasa classes as well, for our youngsters as well, inshallah, and in Jummah speech, inshallah, and other durus as well. So please stay in touch with the masjid in 2022. Just make your intention, inshallah, in 2022, I will act upon Islam properly. 5 times salah, fasting in Ramadan, I will pay my zakat properly, and inshallah, Allah will give me ability, I will perform Hajj as well. And I will make my Iman strong as well. And I will worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah is watching me. Innahu alimun bidhati sudur. He knows. When there is CCTV, we become careful, because CCTV camera is. When our parents are there, we become careful, we don't do such so and so action. But if there is nobody, we do it. It means, and we know that we believe Allah is watching us, but our disbelief is very weak. We believe that Allah is watching, but we are doing so and so which we cannot do when there is CCTV, our parents or our relatives. Allahu Akbar. So when you have strong Iman, inshallah, then you will be successful. So inshallah, we are announcing happily, inshallah, every week, inshallah, there are going classes in weekdays 5 to 7 as well. That is once in a week class for our youngsters, for our adult people as well, and twice in a week for brothers and sisters, 5 to 7, inshallah. You can choose your day, and admission form are there in the office downstairs and upstairs as well. You can get admission form, inshallah. If you can give one day 2-hour session, in 1 year you will get 45 session, inshallah. And we will cover all those topics which are the topics which we need to learn compulsory. Talabul ilmi faridatun. Ilm ka hasil karna jo fard hai na, fard ulum. So that's why I gave this course name Fard Ulum as well. Fard Ulum. It is, everybody is for us, inshallah. For our elders as well, elder people, for our youngsters as well, inshallah. So you can contact with our Raja Liab Sahib as well in the office, get admission form as well, especially between the age of 15 and 25 for youngsters classes in weekdays, inshallah, and we will cover these topics, inshallah, on Saturdays as well. Jazakumullah khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our Jummah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our next year a source of barakat for us, a source of success for us, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us ability to act upon, to become better Muslim in 2022. Ameen bijahi Nabi. Ameen sallallahu.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. معزز خواتین حضرات، السلام علیکم. چند ضروری اعلانات سماعت فرما لیں. سب سے پہلے تو میں گزارش کروں گا، ہمیشہ کرتا رہتا ہوں کہ اگلی صفوں کو پہلے فل کر دیا کریں، خاص کر کے جب چھٹی کا دن ہو، جمعہ چھٹی میں آئے، تو چونکہ بچوں کو بھی چھٹی ہوتی ہے، تو میں ایک بار پھر آپ سے درخواست کرتا ہوں کہ جو میرے بھائی کھڑے ہیں یا اوپر چلے جائیں، وہاں بھی جگہ بہت ہے، یا آگے کافی جگہ ہے، وہاں پر جگہ آپ کو مل جائے گی، آپ آگے تشریف لے آئیں. حاجی محمد بشیر صاحب نے مسجد کی خدمت کی ہے، جملہ خاندان کے لیے دعا کرنی ہے. ایک مسلم بھائی نے مسجد کی خدمت، ایک اور مسلم بھائی نے مسجد کی خدمت